Well, hello out there to everybody. Dr. Mike signing in again today. Today is going to be a special day. We're going to talk about sexual intimacy. Yep, that's right. Well, where do you get off talking about sex, you being, a man of God and the like? Well, I just talk about what the Word of God talks about. If you want to tune in to the Book of Solomon, for example, in the Bible, you'll read some of the most explicit terms that are known, and God knows all about it. And so he gives you information right out of the book that he wrote, and he motivated so that you could tune into that if you like, and you'll get all the information really that you want, more than I'm going to be able to give you today, for example. But sexual intimacy, dear Lord, is maybe one of the most misunderstood subjects that there could possibly be in the Bible or in life today. And so we have to get the right information, or in the event we get the wrong information, we're going to spend our life in the wrong side, doing the wrong things, and not ever having the victory. Because I can tell you that there are right ways to approach this subject, and there are absolutely wrong, incredibly wrong ways to approach the subject of sex. So there are several organizations, for example, the American Medical Association, which I personally consider the one that gives the most truth to people about this subject than any other organization. I remember back when I was a young man, there was a report called the Kinsey Report. Some of you that are approaching my age might even remember that. And that was one of the early reports that they advertise as really you can have sexual freedom when you read this report. Well, it all turned out to be a bunch of bondage, actually. And then there's Dr. Ruth's approach to sexual intimacy, which is, I think, have sex with everybody. But and then there was the what was the other report? Oh, the Masters and Johnson report. Back also when I was a young man. Those reports are at best very inadequate. But the best reports that I've found, and I think that Dr. Dobbins would totally agree with this, is that the American Medical Association knows it and tells it like it is and like it should be. Now, you're going to say, well, God sure made us different. Yes, He did. He made us different. And for His reason, He made us different. For example, the height of a young man's desire for sex in his life is not when he's 50 or 40. Now, this doesn't mean that you don't, and it isn't good, and it isn't a tremendous need for a person older. Of course it is. But the average age for a person who has that maximum desire for sex in his life for a man is between 18 and 26. That's true. And you men that are out there, you remember how it was in school and many other places as well. But the ladies now, love me when I say this, but there are exceptions in every rule. Of course there is. But the average for the ladies, for the height of their sexual experience, doesn't start until like 26 or 27 and to 33. That age area is when they have the height of sexual desire, the maximum. Now, again, let me repeat that it doesn't taper off to where you're 40 and 50. No, it's very, very small tapering. But the height of it for a man is between 16 or 18 and 30, and for a lady between 26 and 33. So, if you have the wrong information, you could think like this. You get married when you're really young, and the woman might think, oh my goodness gracious, I have married the most oversexed man in the entire city, when he's really normal. And from a man's perspective, if your wife is normal, and you get married at 18, you may think you've married the most undersexed lady in the entire school, in the entire city, in the entire state, when she is really normal. So you can see that if we get the wrong information, if you get it on the streets, if you get it from Masters and Johnson, if you get it from the Playboy magazine, if you get it from X-rated movies, You get it from pornography. If you get it from these places, you're getting the wrong information, that information which is designed to do different things to you. And it's usually designed to promote illicit sex of some kind. So now tomorrow we're going to continue. So please tune in and bring some friends to hear what God has to say about this. And I think it'll bless you. It may straighten out your scenario right now. And in the meantime, I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. But in between now and then, please have a great day. Okay?